Hi YouTube, VSG Ciaray, and I just had something that I just had to share with my weight loss sisters and brothers, my weight loss community. Just this thought came to mind: church folk can be some funny folk. Have you heard that saying before? Church folk can be some funny people. We've had the weight loss surgery. Many of us are going to have the surgery, considering the surgery. I personally had the sleeve surgery. It's been about almost 14 months post-op for me. And there are people that I see that I haven't seen, in a while at different events. And this particular lady, she goes to Zumba at our church. And so she had some kind of injury, so she was out of Zumba for a while. But when she had came back, that's when she really noticed a difference in my weight. And she was really excited. She's like, "Oh, you've lost so much weight. You look really good. What have you been doing?" And I mentioned to her that I had the sleeve surgery. And immediately she got this frown on her face, and she said, "Well, I want to lose weight, but I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't, cut into my body and, have the doctor do all that." And it just, her reaction to me just really struck me. It really stood out to me because a lot of people who I speak about it, they never mention that perspective of cutting into your body. I think that's the part that she found offensive. She's like, I'd rather do it the natural way. I want to leave my body as it was created. And I just said, wow, isn't that some stuff? I mean, that is something to think about. Like I said, and I've said before a million times, I did not regret having the surgery, not one bit, because I know it was best for me, best for my health. I know God wants us to live and live abundantly, and I want to be here on earth for my children, for my family, to see my grandkids one day. And at the path I was going with my obesity and my medical issues, I did not foresee myself being here, to see all these things coming to fruition with my family, my children, and future grandchildren, just enjoying life. And I feel like God will want me here to enjoy life. And if I need assistance, to make that happen, such as the gastric sleeve, I don't think God disapproves of that. So, but that was just something I wanted to share with you all. I don't know if that's something that you all have come across or have you heard before. I know when it comes to certain religions and medical practices, there are some conflicts. Like for instance, getting tattoos. Some people don't do that for religious purposes, feeling like you're altering your holy temple and your body and all that. I personally don't have any tattoos, mostly because I'm chicken. Like, I don't like pain. And even with the sleeve, if I did not have those medical issues, I probably would not have had the sleeve done. It was, for me, the medical issues pushed me to face that fear of the pain, because I really try not to go any route that's going to cause me any kind of physical pain or what have you. But I just wanted to share that. But I'm doing fantastic. I cannot wait to make my Wonderland video and dance once I reach that 199.9 mark. I'm so close. I can taste it. I'm increasing my water, increasing my walking, even if I'm not feeling well, or if I have some, arthritis pain in my ankle. I go walking anyway, because I want to fight this obesity. I want to knock the rest of this weight off. Even though I feel good and I look good and I get lots of compliments, I still want to keep pushing and going further. I'll give you a little sneak peek of my outfit for the day. My shirt's all wrinkled up though. You see, still feeling good, still looking good. Yes, honey. And see, that's my thing. I get so many compliments, y'all. Have me feeling like I'm already in maintenance. I'm not. I need to keep going, but feeling good, looking good, like I always tell you all. And I know you guys are doing fantastic as well. And I just need to get caught up and post my videos. I've made a couple videos that have not went through, that have not posted, so I need to do that. But I hope that everyone is doing well. If you have not had the surgery yet, as I always say, I really, really think this is a great thing. I've spoke to a lady on Instagram who was really nervous about having the surgery. She was approved and she almost backed out. And I wrote her a huge paragraph. I shared my story with her, and it's on another video that I'm going to post as well. But when I was in the pre-op period, I did not pass that initial psychic vow. When she asked me questions about my childhood, some things that come out that I really didn't want to talk about, but she kept probing me and kept pushing me. And so she said, "It sounds like you have some underlying issues to deal with." And so she sent me to see a psychiatrist, and I had to do that for 3 months. And that pushed back my surgery date. And during this time, I was thinking, should I even have the surgery now? Because I was continuing to lose weight. I'm like, maybe I can do this on my own. But thank God I did have the surgery. But I mean, there's little obstacles like that that you may encounter pre-op. But just keep pushing forward. I'm glad I went through that psyche eval, and I'm glad that I went through the counseling that I needed to, and I'm glad that I had the surgery. So even if you have some obstacles along the way, just keep facing them, because doing this, if you have a problem with weight, and like I did, went up and down with your weight, and especially when you start having medical problems, whether it's high blood pressure, hypertension, high cholesterol, congestive heart issues, lymphedema in your legs, joint pain, arthritis, back pain, all kind of things, diabetes, that having this new lifestyle really, really helps you achieve the diet that you need to have in order to conquer that. I mean, my A1C was 1 point away from diabetes. Now I'm in the 5.4 range as opposed to the 6.4 where I was at before, when my eating was bad, and my sugar intake used to be way too high. So, I mean, and the dietitian I spoke to, he told me, as far as getting diabetes, he said, you're 1 point away and you don't want that. It's not just about having to give yourself a shot one day. You could die. His father died from diabetes. And, I've heard of people that have went blind from diabetes. So, I mean, this is just such a second chance and such an awesome opportunity. So that's why I always like to speak to people who are considering the surgery. And, some people debate whether they should have the sleeve or the gastric bypass. Do your research. I mean, I've even known a lady who was really successful with the lap band. She was absolutely successful. She lost all of her weight, and she's had the band for, I want to say, close to 10 years. So just do your research and trust your instinct and your gut and what's best for you, and listen to what your doctor has to say too, because they're going to make a good evaluation based on your medical history and what might benefit you the best. But whatever you do, I do notice that there's some people who have had the surgery, and they might make comments like, I don't understand why I'm not, losing weight. And they post that they're eating like pasta, and even if it's like little lean cuisines with pasta, and like they have like a kid's meal, like a Happy Meal at McDonald's with French fries and a burger. And I want to tell them, I'm like, that's why you're not losing weight. You're eating French fries and pasta. But I don't tell them that because, I don't want to be one of those food police type of people. And I'm not perfect. But, and I posted that in my video too, some of the things I struggled with. I'm going to post in a video early on. But just, you have to make the right food choices as well to get the most out of this surgery. So that's something that's important as well. But anyways, I just want to do a quick update, a quick hello. Hope everyone's doing great. And I will be back again. And hopefully sometime soon when I come back for a video, I'll be in the 100 and somethings. So we'll see. All right, bye y'all.